I feel like I've learned a lot over the years. Looking back, it's went by really fast, but I've been really fortunate to play behind some of the greatest players I've ever known, and now, in turn, kind of being able to play with some players that have played with one of the greatest players of all time at Indiana. I think that I'm coming in with a lot of experience and just a lot of gratefulness that I've been able to learn from their skill.
What's it like playing for Coach Harper? I'm sorry. I knew her as coach. I remember her as a player, but Coach Harper.
Yeah, it was really awesome getting to learn from her as well. She just brought a really steady presence, I feel like, to the court at all times, and I'm sure that that's something that she learned from Pat Summitt, and I think that has helped me in turn become a more steady player, I feel like.
So what was your recruiting process like coming here, and what ultimately led to the decision to come to Bloomington?
Yeah. Honestly, it was a whirlwind, and I was right in the middle of finals. I was getting so many phone calls, but going into the transfer portal was a tough decision in itself, and I wanted to make sure that process was as smooth as possible. So just kind of knowing what I was looking for going in, and Indiana kind of checked every single box, and it was kind of hard for me to say no. So
getting to play against Indiana the last couple of years now getting to come here, has this taught you, or does this make a difference for you in terms of like what you're expecting, what you wanting to do coming in?
Yeah, so getting to play against Indiana, I feel like heavily influenced my decision to come here. I knew the grit and the toughness that they played with. We would always have to prepare for just going against a really smart basketball team when we were scouting them, and I feel like that's going to help me grow my game exponentially. I already feel like I've learned a lot just over the summer and in the preseason.
So what were kind of some of those boxes that Indiana checked when you come here? Was it the grit and toughness, the culture, things like that?
Yeah, for sure. That's something that I really pride myself on as a basketball player, just doing the dirty work, especially being a post. I think that you have to, be able to take a lot of hits without necessarily getting all of the glory, and that's something that I'm okay with, and I feel like that's kind of the culture Coach Morin has built here, that it's a team atmosphere and everyone playing for each other.
Going from the SEC to the Big Ten, do you expect a lot of difference? I mean, the SEC is physical. I mean, obviously speed. Do you expect a lot of changes in the Big Ten?
Well, I think the Big Ten itself has changed a lot, and I'm excited to see how that's going to be, especially in my first year. I don't really have a lot of experience with it, but I don't know. I feel like everything that I've done so far has kind of led me to this point, and I'm excited to see what it looks like this year.
Do you kind of feel like a natural leader? Do you come in here, kind of new faces, feeling like you have a bit of a voice here coming in?
Honestly, there's such a strong culture here already, and I didn't really want to step on anyone's toes coming in, and especially having Sydney and Chloe to kind of look up to, I feel like, as leader. I think that that's just going to help me throughout the season be able to speak out more, but right now I'm just trying to take a more lead by example role and do what everyone needs me to do.
What's that first moment going to be like when you step on the Simon Scott Assembly Hall floor in front of Hoosier Nation?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've seen nothing but pictures because I've never even been to a game or played here before. I've seen video, but it's going to be awesome. I can already tell.
Having Mackenzie on the staff, obviously a decorated player here, what's that been like working with her?
Yeah, that's been really nice. I mean, it would have been nice to play with her, but we were talking the other day, and just her having just a little bit more of a chance to actually be able to talk to me and pull me aside and give me some of her tidbits and things that she can see that I can work on. I think that that's just such a blessing.
Did you get to talk to her when you guys are about playing her last year?
Yeah, I talked to her. It was so hard for our three-post rotation to guard her, and we all kind of had to play to our strengths, but she definitely took advantage of our weaknesses, and I think that that's something I'm looking forward to kind of learn from her, to take advantage of my opponent's weaknesses. So.
I got to ask a fun question, being that you played at Tennessee. Is Rocky Top stuck in your head forever?
I know all the words for sure, but I haven't thought about it since I graduated. So
I just had to ask that. I had to be a little lighthearted on that.
Right. I'm still trying to learn the IU theme song. Or theme song? What is it called?
Fight song.
Fight song.
Same thing kind of with Lily. What did you notice when you guys played last year, and throughout this summer and leading into the season, what are you seeing from her now?
Yeah, I think that one thing that stands out about Lily is her versatility, her ability to shoot the three. And I think that's what's going to be different about this year's team, is just kind of our ability to spread the floor a lot. And obviously I'm really excited to be able to work alongside Lily and kind of take on that role that's going to be so hard to fill of Mackenzie. But I'm really excited to
getting to see Garzone play against you on her birthday last year down in Florida.
Yeah, she had an amazing
how is your relationship with her so far, and what impresses you about just her ability to be the leader that she's been?
Yeah, it's been great. I think like the first week I stepped on campus, we played a pickup game and she scored like all of the points. And I'm like, wait a minute, this girl is really good. I remember her scoring all the threes on us in Fort Myers, but she's got, the trajectory of her game is just amazing, and I cannot wait to see what she does on the court this year. But off the court, yeah, she's definitely a great leader to me and all of my teammates.
Terry said you guys are going to be trying to play a little differently this year, maybe more 5-out than normal.
Yeah.
How comfortable are you just shooting the three and getting out there with the ball?
Yeah, I'm very comfortable shooting the three, especially from the trail spot, just in like a transition point of view. But I think that Coach Morin has helped me get a lot more comfortable on the perimeter, just because that's not something I'm necessarily used to, actually having the ball in my hands and be able to control what's going on. I really like that, so I'm excited to get to do that. But I know that this is just going to transition and into me being able to score inside easy too, and especially if I'm in with another player that's shooting the three well too.
That's all I got. I just want to say welcome to